Do you like coffee? I do. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer, and I have been hearing from several sources that coffee prices may skyrocket going into this winter because of problems with the weather, I think, in Vietnam and South America, which are our two major sources of getting coffee beans. So I started looking into, well, should I stockpile? And the answer is no. All right, don't go to the store and buy a whole bunch of ground coffee or even roasted whole bean coffee, because this only is lasts if you just have it in the container. Even if it's a sealed container, they say only about 6 weeks. So maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Now I understand you can freeze coffee, but anyhow, I don't think it's basically it doesn't last that long once it's been roasted. So I thought, well, what would happen if I got green coffee beans? This is what green coffee beans look like. And apparently these will keep for about 2 years. So instead of buying them already roasted and then having it go bad, or at least lose its flavor, you can get the green and then you can roast it on your own. Well, how do you roast it on your own? Because the green coffee beans are cheaper than the stuff that's already roasted, but if you don't have a roaster, what are you gonna do? Well, do you have a bread maker? Could you find one? I got this one for $5 at a yard sale. So I got one that I actually make bread in that I keep inside the house. And then when you roast coffee beans, it doesn't smell like the nice aroma of brewing coffee. Roasting coffee beans smells horrible while you're doing it. So I have this one outside, so then that way I don't have to move things back and forth all the time. So anyhow, with the bread machine, the reason why a bread machine is great is because you want to keep the coffee beans moving constantly. And so on the bread machine, it has a setting where that little paddle just moves back and forth, but it doesn't get hot enough for roasting coffee beans. So the reason why I have 2 holes in this is because I've got a heat gun. So the heat gun has 2 speeds. Put it on high, and then I have this nifty little piece of wood that I made. So I stick that in there to heat up coffee beans, and it moves coffee beans around. And you really want it to be around 350 to 400 degrees. So I have this nifty little temperature gauge thing that I got from Harbor Freight. It was less than $20. I don't remember how much this was, but I'm sure you can get it also at Harbor Freight for not too much. So anyhow, I can put that in the other hole here, and I can keep track of my my heat. You basically want to keep roasting, and there's going to be one pop. At one pop, I'm told that's considered medium roast. Pop, I mean crack. So the shell, when it's heating up, it'll crack, and you can hear that crack. And so it's kind of like a little bit like popcorn, and you go crack, 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 crack. So if you like a darker roast, then you go a few minutes more, and then you'll hear a second crack, and then that's a dark roast. And so anyhow, this I did to a dark roast. So this is a dark roast. And so anyhow, then I put them in a mason jar. I vacuum seal them again to keep them lasting a while, and then I only take out as much as what I think I will use for the week, and I put it in a little magic bullet. So I'll put about a cup or 2 of the roasted beans in here, stick them in here, and ground them up, and then I'm all set for the week. And the remaining beans, I might have 2 or 3, 4 weeks worth in there. I'll keep them vacuum sealed again to try and keep them lasting as fresh as possible. So anyhow, I hope that it gives you some ideas on how you might be able to beat the expected increase in price for coffee. Again, I'm not an economist or anything. I'm just sharing with you what I've heard others reporting on. But I'll share the sources in the link down below, and then you can be prepared too. All right, I'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye.